Prompt 33. How is current knowledge shaped by its historical development? Rephrasing the question can help you think about how to address the prompt, but make sure you title your essay with the exact wording above. A useful rephrasing is, how does what we learned in the past affect what we know now? Every piece of knowledge rests on a foundation of earlier insight. Let's trace that lineage. 1. Outline cumulative dynamics. Before choosing examples, map out the key modes of development: incremental improvement, small refinements and extensions that steadily build expertise, and precision paradigm shift, revolutionary ideas that reframe entire fields, e.g., Newtonian, Einsteinian physics. How the tools, values, and worldviews of each era channel what questions are asked and answered. 2. Select your historical development objects. Pick pairs or series that illustrate these dynamics. Modern maps show how cartographic techniques and geographic knowledge have evolved. 2. Antikythera mechanism versus modern computer. Contrast ancient analog computing ingenuity with today's digital power. 3. First edition of Darwin's marks a paradigm shift in our understanding of life and evolution. 4. Traditional astrolabe versus GPS device navigation's journey from star-based instruments to satellite precision. 5. Wright brothers flyer photo versus modern airliner model highlights leaps in aerospace engineering and materials science. Modern medical textbook reflects medicine's transformation from tradition and superstition to evidence-based practice. 7. Gutenberg press page versus e-reader screen tracks revolutions in how knowledge is reproduced and disseminated. 8. Renaissance painting versus contemporary artwork mirrors evolving artistic paradigms and cultural values. 9. Abacus versus electronic calculator symbolizes the technological progression of mathematical tools. 10. Vacuum tube versus semiconductor chip illustrates electronics' rapid miniaturization and performance gain. 11. Magna Carta versus modern human rights charter maps the legal and philosophical evolution of individual rights, traces how musical notation and theory have developed over centuries. 3. Craft your commentary. Restate the prompt naturally. How does yesterday's knowledge power today's breakthroughs? Object developmental insight. For each pair, explain how the earlier form enabled or constrained what came next, from papyrus scrolls of herbal remedies to modern pharmacopoeias. Discuss continuity and change. When does tradition provide a stable base, and when must we break with the past to innovate, and why? 4. Tie back to TOK. Link your discussion to the core concepts: history, knowledge as a historical artifact rooted in what came before, development, the processes, incremental and revolutionary, that drive evolution of ideas, influence, how each generation's discoveries and values shape the questions and methods of the next. Reflection questions. Which past discovery do you think has had the biggest impact on your daily life? How might today's established knowledge look to future generations? Can forgetting older ideas ever be harmful to progress? Or is discarding outdated paradigms essential? Your turn. Choose the historical development objects that best showcase how our current understanding is woven from threads of the past, and build a narrative that highlights both the continuity and the revolutions in knowledge's unfolding story.